Hello all, welcome to Gurukul CAT 100 series, a series designed to take you from your study room to a corporate boardroom. I am Deepak and this is Daily Quant with Deepak. Hi all, welcome back to day 59 of 100 days to CAT Quant series. In this video, we'll be discussing 5 questions from Algebra. So whenever a question is displayed on the screen, pause the video, try solving that question. Once you're done solving, you can resume the video. If you find this video helpful, like the video, share this video with your friends who are preparing for CAT, and most importantly, for more videos of this kind, subscribe to this channel. In case if you want to attempt these 5 questions in the form of a test, you can sign up in our portal, thegurukul.org.in. The link is provided in the description below. Once you sign up, you'll get an access to a course called 100 Days Race to CAT, in which there will be 3 sections, Quant, LRD and VRs. We'll be uploading 100 tests in each section. So if you are a serious CAT 25 aspirant, you cannot afford missing these tests. And without any further delay, let's get started with the first question. What is the minimum value of the function f of x is equal to x minus 3 whole square plus 5 minus x whole square? Now let us convert this into quadratic expression, right? Because we know that if you have an expression in the form of ax square plus bx plus c, right? So this will be having a minimum value or maximum value when x is equal to minus b by 2a. Now this depends on coefficient of a. If the value of a is positive, that means it will be an upward facing parabola and this will be having a minimum value, right? Now on expansion, we'll be having x square minus 6x plus 9 plus 25 plus x square minus 10x. So x square plus x square, 2x square minus 16x plus 34, right? Now this is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. Upward facing parabola. Now this will be having minimum value when x is equal to minus b, minus of minus 16, 16 by 2 into 2, 4, when x is equal to 4. So substitute the value of x with 4 in this equation. F of x will be equal to 4 minus 3, 1 square 1 plus 5 minus 4, 1 square 1. So the answer for this question should be 2. Now coming to the second question, in how many points do the line y is equal to 2 and the curve y is equal to mod x square minus 6x plus 6 meet, right? Now let's try solving this question using graphs, because I consider using graphs is the best way to solve this question, right? Now how does the graph of y is equal to 2 looks like? Now that will be a straight line parallel to x-axis at a distance of 2 units from the x-axis. Right. Now, let's plot the graph of the curve y is equal to x square minus 6x plus 6. Then we'll apply modulus. Right. So, we have x square minus 6x plus 6. Right. Now, this will be having a minimum value because this will be an upward facing parabola. The coefficient of x square is positive and it will attain its minimum value when x is equal to minus b by 2a. So, minus of minus 6 by 2, which is nothing but 6 by 2, 3, right? So this expression will have its minimum value when x is equal to 3. Now let's replace the value of x with 3. So the value of y will be 9 minus 18 plus 6. So 15 minus 18 minus 3, right? So the graph of the function will be, now when x is equal to 3, minimum value minus 3. Somewhat like this, right? Now let us apply modulus. Now what do you mean by applying modulus? If I apply modulus to this, y cannot be negative, right? So you cannot have this part of the graph below x-axis, right? Now this will move to above, and since this is minus 3, now this should be 3. Right? Now this is how the graph of y is equal to mod x square minus 6x plus 6 look like. Now we are asked to find the intersecting points, number of intersecting points between y is equal to 2 and this. Y is equal to 2 will be like this, right? Now this will be below this because this distance would be 2 units, right? So at how many points did y is equal to 2 meet mod x square minus 6x plus 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer for this question should be 4 points. Now coming to the third question, log 3 base 2 is given to be 1.58, then find the approximate value of log 72 base 48. Now log 3 base 2 is nothing but log 3 by log 2 is equal to 1.58. Now our job is to write log 72 to base 48 in the form of log 3 and log 2. Now let's see. So I'll first write that as log 72 by log 48. Let's prime factorize 72. So you'll be having log 72 can be written as 8 into 9. So 8 is nothing but 2 cube into 3 square by log 48 can be written as 16 into 3. So 2 power 4 into 3. Right. Log xy is nothing but log x plus log y. So we'll be having log 2 cube plus log 3 square by log 2 power 4 plus log 3. Log x power n can also be written as n log x. So this will be 4 log 2 plus 2 log 3 by 4 log 2 plus log 3. Now let me divide both numerator and denominator with log 2. So this will be 4 plus 2 log 3 by log 2, which is nothing but log 3 base 2 by 4 plus log 3 by log 2, log 3 base 2. Now we know the value of log 3 base 2 is 1.58. Substitute the value of log 3 to base 2 as 1.58 and you can answer this question. Now coming to the next question. A quadratic function f of x attains its minimum value of minus 15 at x is equal to 3. If f of 0 is equal to 5, find the value of f of 9. Now we are given with that f of x is a quadratic function. So f of x will be in the form ax square plus bx plus c. Right. Now the value of this expression is equal to 5 and x is equal to 0. So if I replace the value of x with 0, then we'll be having c is equal to 5. So this would be ax square plus bx plus 5. And this attains minimum value of minus 15 at x is equal to 3. So this should be an upward facing parabola attaining its minimum value when x is equal to minus b by 2a. So we have minus b by 2a is equal to 3 or b is equal to minus 6a, right? And this becomes ax square minus 6a into x plus 5. And when you replace the value of x with 3, this attains minimum value and that is given to be minus 15. Now let me replace x with 3. So this will be 9a, right, minus 6a into 3 plus 5. Now this should be minus 15, right? So 9a minus 18a is equal to minus 20, minus 9a is equal to minus 20, or this implies a is equal to 20 by 9. Now once we have the value of a is equal to 20 by 9, now b will be minus 6 into 20 by 9. So the function f of x looks like 20 by 9 into x square minus 120 by 9 x plus 5. Right. Now we are asked to find the value of f of 9. So let me replace x with 9. So 20 into 9 square by 9, 20 into 9, 180 minus 120 plus 5, 60, 60 plus 5, 65 should be the answer to this question. Now coming to the last question. For how many integer values of x is the product x square minus 12x plus 32 into x square minus 20x plus 96 less than 0? Now let's factorize x square minus 12x plus 32. So product of two numbers has to be 32 and sum should be minus 12. So minus 4 and minus 8. So I can write this as x minus 4 into x minus 8. Now similarly, let's factorize x square minus 20x plus 96. Product of two numbers has to be 96 and sum minus 20. Minus 12 and minus 8. So this would be x minus 8 into x minus 12. Right. Now product should be less than 0, less than 0. So this should be x minus 4 into x minus 8 whole square into x minus 12. Now this should be less than 0. Now for this to be less than 0, or I know that x minus 8 whole square, right? Now this is non-negative and the value of x cannot be 8. Now x cannot be 4 or 8 or 12, because when the value of x is 4, 8 or 12, this becomes 0. Now for this to be strictly less than 0, x cannot take the values 4, 8 and 12, right? And when x cannot take the value of 8, this will always be positive, right? So x minus 4 into x minus 12, this should be strictly less than 0. Now on number line, 12, 4, positive, negative, positive. So we should be considering the integers between 4 and 12 excluding both. So how many do we have? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 7, but there is a catch here. The value of x cannot be 8, right? So the answer for this question should be only 6 integer values that satisfy this inequality.
Hope you enjoyed learning from today's session.
This series is designed to help you with your CAT preparation and practice daily. We are with you in this journey.
To watch the next video, click here. And to watch Gurukul's CAT 100 series, study room to boardroom, the entire playlist, click here.
If you learned from today's session, like, share, and subscribe.